And this is course number 1, and this is the Banks Cranes up for the challenge. Sam Thompson, the new New Zealand champion. That's why he's got the New Zealand NZ1 on the side of the Nitro truck. Now, 10 gates per course, each worth 100 points. Go through the gate, you pick up 100 points. If you stop and reverse, that's okay as well, because if you have a look on the DPS countdown, you'll see that there is a time limit on each course of 60 seconds. And look at the steepness of these courses. 12 of the gnarliest courses in New Zealand await the drivers and co-drivers, and you've got to be inch perfect. And that's why it's got to be a fantastic working combination, and Sam Thompson and Mitch Caldo have certainly got that combination down. Just look how incredibly steep this off-camber is. Oh, and he's just flicked the gate number 7, so that's cost him 100 points. Oh, and he didn't get 8 as well. I don't think he did. Now it's a full throttle run right to the top. So this is going to be 900 points for the New Zealand champion, Sam Thompson. High-flying action is what you can expect here at the Suzuki Extreme 4x4 Challenge, and that's what we see. Kevin Hermison and Nick Hamilton next up. This is the Gambler. This is an absolute state-of-the-art Cowper truck, independent front and rear suspension. The engine is mid-mounted under the 2NZ cowling. And Hermie is one of those guys that's never going to let you die wondering. He's going to attack it with everything he's got. He's been battling Sam Thompson right throughout the National Trials Championship. So he knows what he's up against, working his way through gate number 5. So far, so good for the man known as Hermie. Slips down and works his way through 7. This is what caught Sam Thompson, no problem at all. You see, he can take 2 bites of it. Oh, and he clipped 8. So once again, this is going to be a 900-point run for Kevin Hermison and Nick Hamilton in the Gambler. 3NZ. Stuart and Liam Earl, father and son combination here in a Cowper truck called the Wolverine. BB Construction are the sponsors. This is course number 1 of 12. Up for the challenge. Well, I can tell you the Earls are. Big rush of blood to the head as they get to the top. Now it gets a little bit intricate. You can see just how important these individual brake levers are for the co-driver to help his driver negotiate these very, very steep climbs. Doesn't look like it on TV, but I can tell you that climb is just about vertical. Through 5, no problem at all for Stuart Earl. And their Chev-powered Cowper truck. Through 6 as well. Now he starts into this very, very steep off-camber section. You can see the truck just starting to slide away from him. Liam Earl holding the truck on those individual brakes. Levers. 2 for the front, 2 for the rear. Stuart working the steering as they start this uphill blast. This looks like a pretty good run for the father and son combination. They are perfect. They score the 1,000 points and they stay inside the time limit. So it's the first clear run we've had. This is the championship combination from last time. This is Neville Mather and Richard Werner. Once again, they're perfect to the top. Quick time, they're not worried about messing about here. We've got 60 seconds to do this course. Oh, and they've just clipped one of the gates, and that was a little bit of a costly mistake. That was gate number 4. They're good through 5 by the look of it. Got to get off to a good start, and then you've got to continue that start if you want to win. That's what Neville Mather did last year with Richard Werner. Oh, and they just slipped down a little bit too much, I think. I don't know if they got the gate or not there. No, they didn't. So at the moment, it's just been gate number 4 that's been the problem. The time is on their side, so they've got time to reverse and have another shot at this full throttle blast up the hill. That's a good start for Neville Mather and Richard Werner, the defending champions. This is Scott Biggs. Now, Scott Biggs is a 3-time winner of the Suzuki Extreme 4x4 Challenge. 4th last year with Sam Thompson, the current New Zealand champion. He's perfect to the top of the hill so far. Have a look on the left side of the screen, the DPS countdown. That's time remaining. Remember, 60-second time limit on each of these courses. And you'll also see the points there by the Cowper scoreboard. So far, so good for Scott Biggs. You see the officials, when they put the flags up, that means they've cleared the gate. 7 gets a little bit of a touch there, so that's 100 points down. It's not going to be the perfect run, but it's going to be 900 for Scott Biggs. So it's a good start for that new combination. Jamie Taylor doing the co-driving duties. Another new combination here. First time at the Suzuki Extreme 4x4 Challenge for the brothers, Ruben and Shane Mason. The truck is the Hurricane. It's a Howard Biggs co-construction. Truck's got a big history. Ruben's been in the sport a long time, had a bit of a break, and great to see him back as he starts his downward trajectory. Oh, and he just touched gate number 4, so that's cost him 100 points. Works his way slowly but surely through 5. Flirts with the right front through 6 without any problem at all. And this is where it starts to get a little bit difficult. You see combination talking to each other, trying to work out the best possible way to attack this. And once again, you see the truck slide out, and that means that Shane's got to get on the brakes to get it stopped. And they do that, and so far so good. Now the full throttle blast up the hill. It's not going to be a perfect run, but it's 900 points for the Mason brothers, and that's a great start. Another father and son combination here. This is Dave and Reese Mackay. The truck is the Riddler. It's a Cowper truck. Quickly to the top, and now the intricate stuff happens. You see the intercom between the co-driver and the driver working their way down. Oh, and he just touched 4. That's going to cost him 100 valuable points. Through 5, okay. Remember, there's a 60-second time limit. You can see that on the DPS countdown. So if you do make a mistake, you can back up. This is that very steep off-camber part of the course, and you see the back of the truck start to slide away, and that means that Reese has got to get on those individual brake levers and get the truck back on course, and that's exactly what they've done. Well, save for a small problem in gate number 4, that would have been the perfect run for the father and son combination of Dave and Reese Mackay out of Hamilton. Have a look at this. The driver and the co-driver absolutely blind the second that bow wave comes across the bonnet of that truck. It's all about risk and reward. This is the only 4-cylinder truck in the competition, and this is Nathan Fogdon and Mike Gibbons. Don't let the lack of power fool you. Nathan is a past Class C, in fact current Class C trialling champion of New Zealand. Last year here at the Suzuki Extreme 4x4 Challenge, he did commentary duties. Back into the competition though now. Just gets a little bit sideways and gets into the deep stuff there. And that helps him, if anything, as they turn through 5. Through 5 perfectly, so a perfect score so far. 6 isn't a problem, but this is when it gets a little bit interesting. Gate number 7 is cleared. Yes, it is. Oh, and they flirt with the Suzuki tape. If you hit the Suzuki tape, your run is over. They stay off the tape. They start the uphill battle now. Are we going to see another perfect run? We do. So Nathan Fogdon gets the Mitsubishi 4-cylinder Cowper truck. A perfect run here in the Banks Crane Hire up for the challenge. Next up, this is Neil Turner and Wade Alexander. These guys from the Winterless North and Whangarei. Neil's been in the sport for a long time, had a bit of a break, and great to see him back. This is the ex-Greg McDowell truck from a couple of seasons ago now. Once again, you see the driver talking to his co-driver the whole time, safely making it down the hill through 4 without any problem at all. Oh, got very close on the left front to gate number 5, but they clear it, so perfect so far. Time on their side as well. If you have a look at the DPS countdown, 23 seconds to go. Oh, they nearly tipped it over there, but that was brilliant work from Wade Alexander on the individual brake levers to keep that truck on 4. Now they head to the top. This is going to be a pretty good run for Neil Turner. This is a 1,000 pointer. So 3 perfect so far on the Banks Crane Hire up for the challenge. Have a look at that water that we talked about before. absolutely covers the driver and the co-driver, and they are blind. Jared Biggs next to go. Sitting alongside him, his long-time co-pilot, Fletch Crawford. The truck is boosted, it's a supercharged LS Chev, rumoured to be putting out around about 850 to 900 horsepower. So this has been a seamless run so far for Jared Biggs as he makes his way to the top. Going to see another perfect run here for boosted. Thumbs up to Fletch Crawford because that is 1,000 points in the bank. Next to go, this is Russell Luders. Truck is the General. It's another Cowper truck. Gets a fair bit of elevation as he gets up to the top. Does the 180-degree turn. And now the intricacy starts. Russell Luders with Chris Tomlin. Very experienced combination. So far, so good. Oh, I spoke too soon because he's clipped gate number 7, so that's cost him 100 points. Time's on his side, though. If we have a look at the DPS countdown, now it's straight up to the top for Luders and Tomlin. It's going to be a 900-point run for this very experienced combination. And there's another innovation for this season, and that is the big screen countdown, so the crowd can see what's going on the courses as well. This is another brand new combination here at the Suzuki Extreme 4x4 Challenge. No stranger to speed, though, as Jamie Larson started out in mini stocks and then went on to become a 2-time New Zealand sprint car champion. So he knows about the horsepower that these amazing trucks can deliver. We zoom in on the face of Jacob Higgins, his co-driver, inching his way down the hill now. Oh, and he's getting close to the 4 and he hits gate number 4. So that's cost him 100 points. Time's on his side, though, just ticking over 38 seconds as he starts the most difficult part, and that is 7 and 8. He's clear of those, though, and up the top he'll get a 900-point haul. Well, the 2-time New Zealand sprint car champion, this is the Kapiti Coast, Jamie Larson.